Hello everyone, I have for you another journal, but this journal is a special journal. It is based on adoption. It is for someone, I guess anyone could use it, but the theme of the story is adoption, and I made it for pictures and journaling for a couple that may be going through the adoption process. So let's get started. It's titled A Blessing from Above, a Little Golden Book. And this is the front. And here is the spine. And it does have a dangle. And I did use the button method. Gosh, I wish I could remember who it was that did that, came up with that. I will have to find that information, go back and find it, and put it in the description for you. And I did use a real little golden book. It is not a vintage one, but it is a real little golden book. And it's a, I'll put the measurements in the description box because I did not bring the ruler in here or a measuring tape. This is the inside. Isn't that just gorgeous? Now let me tell you a little about the story of this book. The kangaroo is going for a walk, and she's sad because her pouch is empty, and she's walking along and she's seeing all the beautiful babies that are being born and the mamas and the daddies that are taking care of them. And she pauses under a tree, and there's the bluebird, a bluebird. And her nest is too small. She has too many children. And one of the babies stretches and knocks another baby out, and the baby falls down, 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 and lands into the kangaroo's pouch. Well, the mama bluebird is so happy to see that her baby is cared for and is loved and taken care of, so she lets Kanga adopt it. So that's the theme of the story. This is the first page. Here you have a couple of pictures of birds, some fabric, beautiful, beautiful picture there. Cute as a bug's ear, a tag. You can journal here. You can journal on the back of the tag and even put a photo if you want. Here, the title of the book is A Blessing from Above, by Patty Henderson, illustrated by Liz Edge. And there's a Bible verse: children are a gift from God, they are his reward. Okay, and this is all her dedications. The copyright information on the book. And the book was written by a couple that have adopted children. It's a very, very sweet, sweet story. And here's a tag with the little bird. And in here, I framed this out. You can slide a picture down inside if you want, a large picture down in there. Or you can just write. And then I have stuck this little tag right inside like that. Here you have a huge journal card. It says best day ever. And you can journal on the back or put a photo on the back. And that just goes down in there. And up here, when the book is stood up, there's a large pocket for storage. Okay? And you can journal here, and this just goes right down in here. And then we have another picture of a bird here. Here is the start of the story. It says, once upon a time, there lived a mother kangaroo who had an empty pouch. Every night before she went to sleep, she prayed that someday her pouch would be filled with a baby to love and hold and care for. And there she is, she's praying. And one day, Mama Roo went for a walk. And here she is, she's headed on her walk. Here, you can put a name, a date, or whatever, and put a photo here. Here, another card for a photo or to journal on. And that just fits down in this pocket. And again, you can journal here. little tuck spot here. Let's see, a little tuck spot there. Okay, you can just tuck something in there. Okay, here we have a tag, and it's a flip. You can journal inside there. You can put a photo, and it has a little bird on it. Put a photo here, and it just sits down in this little tuck spot here with the little goose. And you can also journal here. Here we have more journal space with a tuck spot here. And this is quite neat because you can put a couple of photos inside there. And then the pictures show through the flowers. And you have a little pocket at the bottom. And you can also journal on the back. And that just goes inside of there. And then you have this little tag that I made, and it's just a picture of a duck. And it has the definition of a duck on the back, and that just kind of tucks down inside of there. Like that. Here we have another tuck spot with another card. You can put a photo on it and journal on the back, or both, and you can also journal here. And that just sits inside of there. Here we have another tuck spot and a pocket where you can journal. You can put photos or write in there, and there's a pocket here. Okay, and you can also tuck something inside of here and here. Okay, here we have another place. You slide your photo inside of here. And you also have a tuck spot in here and a pocket down here. And you can flip it and journal. And this flips up and you can journal there. And you can also journal here, and you can put a photo here. Okay. This actually comes off. It is down inside, flipped over. And this is an envelope. Okay. So there's that. This comes completely off. Completely off. I'm sorry, it's not an envelope. It's just a card that tucks down over, and then this is just a flip out. Okay. Here it says, along the way she saw a pair of butterflies fluttering about in a field of flowers. She later came upon a mother duck leading her ducklings to a pond. And down here it says celebrate. Here it says say cheese. You can put a photo there. And I also have made a journal card with a pocket. And you can journal on the back. And that just tucks right up inside of there. Here there's a pocket, and this is the center of the first signature, and you can journal here and here. There's also a secret storage space that goes right inside here if you have something that you want to store in there that you do not want anyone to see. You also have the pocket here. You have the storage space behind here, and then a pocket here. Again, another place for a picture. It says just delightful. And here's a picture of the kangaroo just looking out over the lake. Here she is pausing under a tree and just watching. And you have more journal space, or you can put a journal card, a photo there. Same here. Another pocket with a journal card where you can put a photo on it and journal on the back. You can also write here, and you can store things here. We have a tuck spot here. It says darling. It has some fabric and lace and a little bird, and it says darling. And just a little journal card there, and you can journal here or put a photo. Here we have a little bird, and you can journal around in here. And when you turn the page, we have a flip out envelope. It says curls. You can journal inside of here. You can also put your baby's curls, a lock of their hair inside there, and keep it stored inside of this little envelope. I'm sorry. My husband is making me laugh, so I apologize. But you can journal here. Here is another pocket with a journal card. Okay, and you can journal on the back, and you can also journal here, and you can also, if you wanted to, put a photo on here as a keepsake and journal on the back. Again, another place for a photo. Here, next, she spied a mama and papa squirrel gathering acorns for their family. See the squirrels gathering the acorns? She looked forward to the day she could share such wonderful sights and activities with a baby of her own. Mama Roo was getting tired. She decided to rest underneath the branches of a beautiful willow tree. When she looked up, she saw a bluebird nest full of baby bluebird eggs. Here we have this beautiful print, some coffee dyed paper. It is a pocket, a deep pocket, goes all the way to the bottom for storage. You can journal here, you have a pocket here, and inside I have put another bingo card and a journal card. Here it says adorable, and you can put another photo here. And look at her, she's just gazing up at the beautiful bluebird's nest full of babies. One by one, the eggs began to hatch. The baby bluebirds stretched their wings and cried for food. The nest was getting very crowded. Here we have another journal card where you can put a photo, keepsake, and journal on the back, and a pocket for storage, and you can also journal here. And look at this, it's a beautiful bluebird. And this is the end of the first signature. You can see the spine here. And the reason I've left so much space is because when you get all of your photos and keepsakes in there, it's going to make that spread. Okay? Because the fuller it gets, this gives you room for this to expand. Here, the next signature, another bird. This is also a pocket for storage up in the top. Goes all the way to the bottom. And then a pocket here, and you can write here. And inside of there, we have another card that you can put your photo on and journal on the back. And goes down inside of there. And another tag. This is a flip tag. You just simply untie. Oh, I'm sorry, you don't need to untie it. No. Do not need to untie. It's actually two tags in one. And I'll show you what I mean by that in just a minute. Get this tied back, and I'm sorry about my fingernails. It's actually two tags in one. Okay? So you can put a photo on there, and you can journal on the inside. You can actually do that with both of them. You can separate them if you want. And that just sits down inside of there. Here we have another huge pocket for storage, for keepsakes, letters, birth certificates, you know, pictures, whatever you want to put in there. And then you have a pocket here as well. Another large journal card or place to put a photo, and you can journal on the back, and that goes down inside of there. A tag with a beautiful butterfly, and you can journal on the back. Just as the last and littlest bluebird cracked open his shell and stepped into this world. Look how beautiful. Isn't that just adorable? One of his brothers stretched his wings for the first time. Before the littlest one knew what was happening, he was bumped from the nest and falling. Poor baby. Here we have a little banner there. We have this is a pocket, a large pocket for storage. You can put lots of things in there. And also it has a journal card where you can put photos and journal on the back, or just journal on it. and a little tuck spot up here, and you can journal here or put a photo. You can also put a photo on this part as well. Same thing here, more of a tuck spot manner and more room to journal. And down, down, down goes the little bird. And you can journal in here and even put a photo if you want to. Straight into Mama Rue's pouch. The baby bluebird peeked out from the porch and gazed up at Mama Rue. "Hello, Mommy," she chirped. Isn't that just adorable? Here you can put another photo or you can journal. And you have a pouch here, and inside I have a flip-up tag journaling card where you can put a photo or make notes, journal, whatever you want to record on that. The mother bluebird looked down and saw her littlest one. She knew her nest was not big enough for all her chicks. It made her happy to see her baby in such a warm, cuddly place. See? "Hello, little one," said Mama Rue. And here we have another pocket, another large pocket, and you can put a photo here or journal in each one of the places or put a photo in each one of them. And a huge, huge place to put photos and journal. So you have that. More journal space here. Same thing here and here. And another huge pocket with another place for photos or to record and journal or whatever you want to do there. Same here. And writing space if you want to journal about the adoption, you want to write a letter to the child, just whatever you want to write there. And same thing here, and you can journal behind it as well. Here I just included a few little pieces. These can be taken out. You have lots of journal space here. Same thing here. Another pocket with another huge journal card that goes down inside of there that you can put photos on. As I was choosing things, I chose things that would be nice backgrounds for photos or for journaling. So either way. More journal space or photo place. Same thing here. And inside this one, we have another huge and another little, and it opens up. What to do? That goes